John, that's another clean sheet to your growing collection. It was a game a bit short on quality in the final thirds, I guess, but how pleased are you with another shutout and another point?
Definitely have to be, don't you? Especially this stage in the season, if you like. The importance was for not to lose the game. So what I always say, if you're not going to win it, don't lose it. Take what you've got, which is a point. And I think both teams, both defensive, done really well. And it did lack a little bit of quality in the final third. I thought we were the better team in the first half in terms of asking questions and having shots. But I think there was only one that hit the target. I think.
As far as that first half is concerned, how much was it an emphasis on trying to be on the front foot and trying to make the run in? Because it felt like if something was going to happen, it probably was going to be you that did it in the first half. Yeah,
and that's what we said to the lads. We wanted to start, wanted to be on the front foot, start with a tempo, get in the face, go from man for man. And I thought it worked quite well. I think we picked up all the first contacts and second balls. If the Seamus and Ben Woods and they were quality, the two wide players, wing backs if you like, Jake Batty and Donald, they were getting down the flanks and we were pushing them back. But it just lacked a little bit of quality, and it wasn't for the one to try. Joe O'Brien with Marsh has got on the ball and played some nice little passes with Kelsey Moonen and Josh Wood. So you just wanted them products. You wanted something to go, fall for you. I think Kelsey's had that chance where some nice little bit of play, and he had too many touches. I think the lads made a great challenge in the end. Touched on the defences being on top for both teams. But I think he's got to take his chance quicker. He's got to have a touch and hit it. He's had too many, and then he's given the opportunity for the lad to tackle him.
We talked about in the build-up, didn't we, getting that right balance and trying to add that bit of quality. It's clearly an ongoing process. I guess you know what you're good at, though, at the moment.
Right now, we're good at defending, aren't we? We're good at keeping the ball out the back of the net. There's a desire about the lads. There's a belief, there's a will, there's resilience. Every word that you want to use is all there, for everyone to see. And that can only, hold you well for the future in terms of, clean sheets. Clean sheets will win your games, especially if you have quality at the end, and unfortunately we didn't have it today.
And I guess second half was more about that resilience and keeping a clean sheet, particularly I think after Bradford made the 4 changes.
Yeah, and to be fair to them, I think the changes give them a little bit of a lift. I think the quality that come on, Patterson's is a good player, which we know, and he's smashed one when he beats us away from a corner. And they are threatening from set plays. They work on them. We done our work on them and looked at that. Jamie Walker's a good player, so I can go through the changes that they made and I give them a lift and I put them on the front foot. And as I said, I think then our defensive duties as a team from the front line shone through.
Does it give you confidence that you've largely nullified the team that is second in the league?
Yeah, I think we were talking about it the other day. I think every team that has come here as the season's gone on and a chance to go top, we've stopped them. So I don't know whether they have gone top today. I don't really know in terms of point-wise, goal difference or whatever. But yeah, they've got aspirations. They're a massive club. They had 23,000 watching them last week. We were always looking forward to this game, as we said yesterday. And I think they're going to go up. They're a good side. They've got good players, and they go about it the right way. So we've done well against them today.
How much did you enjoy the atmosphere?
Atmosphere was great. I mean, as I said, they came in their numbers, didn't they? And the fans made a noise. Our fans were brilliant. I mean, whatever was there in terms of our numbers, didn't shut up right through the game. The singing, the banners, everything about them were fantastic. And you're just glad that you give them something to go and smile about.
How much do you look forward to Tuesday now and an all Lancashire game with Fleetwood coming down? I guess you'll want to add a few things to all the good things you've seen today.
Yeah, you have to. So you have to work on it. We'll reflect on it. We'll go over a few little bits. And then we move on to Fleetwood, as you said. But we're looking forward to that challenge. But I think first we look back on this, think where we can do better in certain areas. But no, really happy with the points, especially against a team like Bradford, challenge to go up.